Hey there everyone, we're in game number 2 of the alphabet with Avacyn Guardian Angel, and we have a bad starting hand, only one land, and it only produces colorless. That will not stand, not at all. Yeah, this one's better. So today we'll be up against Intet the Dreamer, Bruna. Bruna, why you do this to me? And Prime Speaker Zagana. So this is the first time we're seeing a Brazella deck. That's really what it's going to be. It's going to be a Brazella deck. And evidently, someone decided that getting Gisela back with Bruno was better than just having a Gisela that you could actually just beat people up with. I mean, that's a fine decision. I prefer the Gisela route, personally. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I think... You know what? Forget this noise. We're going to punch some faces. It's all about the face punching. Alright, so let's go ahead, put down land next turn. Sadar Jabari. See, there's a Soul Ring. There's Prime Speaker Zagana. Into the Dreamer, very nice dragon. When he hits, you can pay 3. If you do, exile the top card of your library face down. You may look at that card for as long as he remains exiled. You may play that card without paying its mana cost, as long as Intet is on the field. And we are going to go ahead and ride him on Cowboy. And then next turn, we'll drop Avacyn. I honestly don't care. We're just going to try and punch face as hard as we can. And the question then becomes, who are we punching? First person looks at us cockeyed. There's a Fiery Streaker. That's a Signet. No one has more lands than us yet. So there's no point in playing the land tax. With that said, let's see, you can use Angelic Renewal, bring back. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this going. We're going all out for this. Imperial Armor, land tax next turn. Ah, 5 mana with a Bruna out. Ah, it's just a shame the Flickering Orb would remove the Imperial Armor. Okay then, that's how it's going to be. $10-9. We'll lose a mana. Could use it to play Angelic Renewal. That would be more efficient. We lose 1 point of power. But land tax next turn. Yeah, we need the land tax next turn. Attack with all creatures at this Brazella. Alright, so land tax will give us a lot more lands. Alright, so there's some boots. We are for sure getting our land tax off unless land tax gets blown up. Are we going to see a Wrath of God? No, just F6 tap out. Imperial armor. Superpower. Right of replication on Avacyn? Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can play Zagana next turn. Absolutely refill on cards. Always yes. Always yield. So 1, 2, 3. And then we got a Sacred Guide. Alright, so we're just going to go straight into combat. Attack the crank. And Avacyn should get him out on commander damage. Alas, we did not see any... Yep, they're dead on commander damage. Main phase 2, okay. Let's go ahead and start building up some resilience. Let's say... Yep. There's a Jug Renewal. And then Wall of Essence. Frick! I meant to use... Never mind. It's fine. I just wasted a colorless. Uh-oh, Inta has stumbled. Inta has stumbled hard. Alright, so let's see if Zagana does what I think she's about to do. Okay, no. Sacks Avacyn in order to draw some cards. Alright, so what are our concerns for a blue-green deck? I'm going to say it's primarily going to be the blue. Two, three, four. Only 4 lands, though, so land tax is not going to get us another land. Reigns of Power. Untap all creatures you control. All creatures target opponent controls. You and that opponent each can control each other's creatures. Let's see. Let's see. Gonna sack it to greater good, huh? I don't know that I like that kind of thing. Whenever creatures put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may sack it. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing. Command zone instead of graveyard. That's gonna be a no. Don't get me wrong. That's a very powerful effect. Damn it! Forgot about the Imperial. Yep, cast instance of bias. Sack. So, just got all the cards. It's annoying. Can, in fact, use Greater Good to sack Sidar Jabari and Wall of Essence. But then that's just a straight neg. Actually, I'm fine with that. There's a spell book. Harrow. Okay, so I do get the land tax. And then we'll say... Command zone, not graveyard. Okay, so Jug Renewal. Got some tech there. Unfortunately, Zagana has all the cards right now. I mean, if Zagana has incidental cards... Let's see. 7 cards. So doesn't care about the Wall of Essence, apparently. Alright, so land tax. Losing the Imperial armor hurts a lot. You have a Peacekeeper. And for this, I am going to go ahead and put Flickering Ward on Avacyn. And like I said, it's going to be blue. Yep, we have nothing else we can attack with, so just go through the combats. Alright, Avacyn. Gets in there. Then we're going to go ahead and throw down the Sacred Guide. Pass turn. Aw, my armor. So Entit's still stuck on 3 lands, wow. Entit just is not in this game. Meanwhile, Zagana has all the cards. Well, we did get the 2-shot someone with Avacyn, that's relevant. Ixodron, that's not a good thing to do. So let's go ahead and pop Sacred Guide. Retribution of the Meek, okay. I mean, still my commander, she's still pro-blue. Yeah, don't think that's going to help out any. Land taxing. Absolutely going to grab all the lands, even if I have to discard some. Let's see, Job Renewal, Imperial Armor. Breath of Life is not going to be relevant here. My Wall of Essence got turned upside down. Yep, we're just going to let that be that. Now we have to discard cards. Discard 3 planes. Hey! Entit finally hit a Kadama's Reach. So let's see, right now Avacyn's been hit for 7 commander damage. All of Essence can block Ixodron, though. Seven cards, though. Zagana can do anything. Mana Reflection is definitely anything. Alright, let's get ready for something big and stupid. Nope. Imperial Armor plus land tax. Sturmgeist. Okay. End combat. See, it's beginning upkeep, draws cards. End combat. Yeah. No. No, let's hold off just a peep, though. Because we can just Retribution. Yep, we're going to land tax every turn. Enlightened Tutor. That's a good card. Or so I hear. Plus, we may be able to get things back on track. Maybe. Just maybe. Enlightened Tutor is just going to grab an artifact or enchantment. Things to consider. I'm not entirely sure what we would want to grab. Yep, Ixodron's a very good blue board wipe. Definitely highly recommend. 5 mana, not a bad cost, comes with a free body, and the morph cards can't turn up. At this point, we might be able to cast Avacyn. Actually, we'll just be able to hard cast Avacyn again. We don't necessarily need to use the Breath of Life. Whenever a player taps mana for land, adds 1 more, but it deals damage to them. And Arcane Denial. Okay, so they were ready for that. But it does mean our Enlightened Tutor and our Swords to Plow. Let's see. Well, with the Enlightened Tutor, I'm going to want to hold off on the land taxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw the card to begin the next upkeep. Greater Good is so powerful. It really is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Has 1 more land than I do. Prime Speaker's a Ghana. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Swords. See how well that works out. Does she have a counterspell for it? Does not. So we'll be drawing significantly less cards. And that is okay with me. There's Garrick in all his glory. Untapping 2 lands. That's the damn it, Mana Reflection. Oh! Aura of Silence. That's what we can use with Enlightened Tutor. Gross Spasm. Definitely need to get rid of that Mana Reflection. And more or less guaranteeing that we'll just be able to land tax forever. Cyanide Sanctum. Tap 2 to exile target permanent you control. That's not going to be as good. So she's always just going to leave 2 up then. And there's there's green things in the way. Actually, letting Avacyn die is not the worst thing right now. Oh, Ixodron's deciding to get in there. Okay, so let's land tax again. Could also grab a rock. Actually, while I'm looking at this real quick, Halley Mine Moat. Moat's an option. Winds of Wrath would be a great top deck. Sword of the Chosen, but she's not a legendary creature anymore. We got Spirit Link. Orm's Prayer, Pro Medallion. Let's see. We have some outs here. Crypt. Kithkin Armor. Kismet. The Anti-Manipulator. I think the Order of Silence is the best one, though. We do get a Halley Mine. We don't want to drop that yet, though. Oh, frick! Skipped right past our lane turret, so we can't even do that yet right now. Let's see, was this mine or... yeah, I did it on the opponents, that's why. So that's gonna suck. Still, though, we can go combat. We can go combat, right? Yes. Going to the attacks. Attack with all creatures at Garrick. And then we'll just see how he blocks. Okay, so Zagana on wall. Elf there, that's fine. Exile, target control, let's see, sack. Okay. Still don't have any creatures I want to discard right now. Dropping down the Howling Mine is not conducive for me. Well, it looks like the wall vessels died. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to bring back Sidar Jabari. He actually does help out right now. Alright, so we got Sidar Jabari back. Looking. 3. So, I'm actually going to activate Flickering Ward 2. Now, Flickering Ward in my hand. Put it on Sidar. Blue. And we'll pass the turn at that. Sanctum's alright as long as you leave up Man the Poppet. Clever Impersonator. As what? Mana Reflection? Garrick? Mana Reflection, yep. Search your library for a basic land, put that in the video. Exploring borders deals X damage to target player, where X is the number of basic land types you control. So 3, can probably put that on Garrick. Yep, Garrick's down to 1. Lightning Tuner should be stopped. Should be good now. Zagana has 5 cards in hand. Do not want to give her more cards. Mind Tutor, Retribution of the Meek. Land tax doing so much work. the real question just becomes, can we live long enough to survive something? Evacuation. Return all creatures to their owner's hands. I'm going to bounce Flickering Ward back to my hand. Does mean the extra drone gets reset, though. So we're going to have to be careful about that. Also means I think we actually end up using... Oh, that's nasty. Psychosis Crawler, coming down with Sagana, drawing cards, losing life. Does make our Retribution of the Meek better, though. It also means that with, Greater Good, a lot of nasty stuff can come down. Alright, we'll just have to see. No. Synod Sanctum puts back in Zagana, drawing 10 more cards. And then, yep, that's going to be game. Let's see. Greater Good with Zagana. There's no way they don't get something else to draw with. Clean like a Windfall or something like that. That extra drawn actually just stopped me. So did the Reigns of Power. No, I blame Greater Good. Greater Good is the one I need to blame for this. Unfortunately, we didn't see any answer for Greater Good. So, I need to consider the enchantment removal to be a priority here. All cards everywhere. There's Mana Reflection, there's Mana Crypt. Dropping a Signet. There's Garrick. Just chaining everything together, Jesus. There's a Farhaven Elf. There's a Cultivate. Gotta do something about this next turn. Okay then. Oh wait, I could have done that. Yeah, okay. I derped. What can we grab? Mana Crypt will be free mana, that's good. Kismet doesn't help. Aura of Silence helps a little bit. Pro Medallion, Scroll Rack, Bestiary, Spirit Link, Sword. Tanos' Coffin could work. Does it though? I don't know that it does. Tanos' Coffin really the only thing I can think of right now? No. It's either Tanos' Coffin or Aura of Silence. If I go with Aura of Silence, that does make it harder to do all that stuff, but it's irrelevant. He's got all his... Zagana has all her stuff down. Right now. Tanos' Coffin at least gives me a chance to get rid of the Psychosis Crawler before Zagana comes down. That's what makes the most sense to me. Alright then, so... we are going to play Thomas's Coffin. We need 3 of these for the coffin, which means we can only afford to put 2 mana into something. Play a land tax. And pass the turn. We're going to get rid of the Peacekeeper because I definitely don't think he's got a plans on attacking. At least for the win condition. Alright then. We've done all we can do. Urban Evolution from Intet. Yeah, no, I think Zagana just licked us good. She held us off just long enough to get her combo off. Which is disappointing. I prefer, face punching. Face punching is always better. Ooh, Leviathan. That does slow her down. No, it doesn't. I've got nothing I can do now. Alright, guys. This is a GG. Yeah, there's just no handling that combo between Zagana and... Zagana, Greater Good, and the Psychosis Crawler. There's literally just nothing to be done. We got to two-shot someone with Imperial Armor and land tax, though, so we can't be too disappointed. Yep. Look at all those Psychosis Crawler triggers. Intent and I are both at 3. Just needs to play Greater Good, sack Zagana, that's game. I think the Barrow was a little unnecessary. Okay, now they're just playing with themselves. Yeah, they just had to play the Critica and Saxagana. They would have killed us both at once. Like, there's literally no reason to do that. Like, I guess the Lightning Grease of the Umbra are justifying that you want to have some spot removal when you go to sack your Zagana. But still. What the heck? Stupid 36 Shroud Hasty Brainbot. Oh well. Again, like I said, we did just two-shot someone on turn 7. That's a new record for this deck. So Psychosis Crawler, 1 damage. You didn't have to swing like literally at all. Although, if I'm looking at the right spot, I think they actually would have decked themselves if they had gone with Greater Good. Two creatures big. 2 blockers. Okay. Leyline of Anticipation, so drop entire hand next turn. Mistress Factory turns into a bot for some reason. He's turning into a dude just to tap for mana for some reason. Why? I mean, there's Greater Good. Okay, yeah, now the Greater Good and all that. Why didn't you do that before? Alright. That's game 2, guys. So we'll go ahead and see game 3.